Godzilla, the towering behemoth from the depths of cinematic history, has captivated audiences for over 7 decades. First appearing in the 1954 Japanese film Gojira, this monstrous creature has evolved into a global icon, starring in numerous films, TV shows, comics, and video games. With an extensive legacy and deep cultural significance, Godzilla is more than just a giant lizard. He represents themes of destruction, resilience, and even environmental concerns. In the original 1954 Gojira film, Godzilla was heavily influenced by the horrors of nuclear war. Just 9 years after the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan was still reeling from the effects of radiation. The film's director, Ishiro Honda, and producer, Tomoyuki Tanaka, sought to create a monster that symbolized the devastation and fear caused by nuclear weapons. The story was also inspired by the 1954 Lucky Dragon No. 5 incident, where a Japanese fishing boat was exposed to nuclear fallout from a U.S. hydrogen bomb test in the Pacific. The name, Godzilla, is derived from the Japanese word, Gojira, which is a combination of gorira, gorilla, and kujira, whale. This blend was chosen to reflect the creature's immense size and strength, resembling both land and sea animals. Legend says the term was coined by Toho Studios workers, who jokingly referred to a particularly large staff member by that nickname. In the original Gojira film, the special effects team created a Godzilla suit for actor Haruo Nakajima. The suit was incredibly bulky, weighing around 100 kilograms, 220 pounds. Nakajima had difficulty moving, and filming action scenes proved exhausting. Despite the challenges, he played Godzilla in 12 films, defining the monster's movements and mannerisms. One of Godzilla's most recognizable features is his earth-shaking roar. Sound engineers initially tried using animal sounds but found them ineffective. Composer Akira Ifukube created the iconic roar by rubbing a resin-coated leather glove against double bass strings and slowing down the playback. This unique method produced one of the most famous roars in cinematic history. Throughout film history, Godzilla's size has fluctuated significantly. In the 1954 film, he stood at 50 meters, 164 feet, but later adaptations increased his height. In the 2014 American Godzilla, he reached 108 meters, 355 feet, while the 2019 Godzilla, King of the Monsters, portrayed him at 119 meters, 390 feet. These size changes often relate to scaling him for modern cityscapes and new threats. Each iteration of Godzilla has featured different designs, altering his eyes, skin texture, dorsal plates, and overall body proportions. The traditional Godzilla is depicted with a thick, muscular build and charcoal gray skin. Some versions, such as Shin Godzilla, 2016, featured a more grotesque and evolving appearance. CGI has replaced suitmation in recent American adaptations, creating a more detailed and fluid Godzilla. In the original Gojira, Godzilla was a terrifying force of destruction, symbolizing nuclear war horrors. However, as the franchise progressed, he evolved into an anti-hero and even a defender of humanity, battling threats like King Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla. This shift broadened his appeal to wider audiences and cemented his status as a beloved pop culture icon. In 2004, in honor of his 50th anniversary, Godzilla received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This prestigious recognition solidified his status as one of the most influential characters in film history. He remains one of the few non-human characters to receive such an honor. In Son of Godzilla, 1967, the franchise introduced Minilla, Godzilla's child. Unlike his fearsome father, Minilla was a more lighthearted and comedic character. He also appeared in later films such as Godzilla, Final Wars, 2004. Other Offspring like Godzilla Jr. have appeared as different interpretations of Godzilla as a parent. While Godzilla's atomic breath is his most famous ability, he possesses other impressive powers, including immense durability and regenerative healing. In some versions, he has an electromagnetic pulse attack. In Godzilla vs. Hedorah, 1971, he demonstrated the ability to fly using his atomic breath as propulsion. Godzilla is more than just a monster. He is a cultural phenomenon that has stood the test of time. With an ever-evolving legacy and multiple adaptations, the King of Monsters continues to reign supreme in popular culture. Whether he's stomping through cities or battling other kaiju, Godzilla's impact on cinema and storytelling is undeniable. His enduring presence ensures that he will continue to entertain audiences for generations to come.